Hi everyone, Christina here. Today I'm going to be talking about 3 reasons why emotion is the best way to developing an attractive mental health brand. Let's go! So reason 1, it helps you to stand out through emotional storytelling and inspiring others. So when you use emotion first in your brand storytelling, and your content, your story is going to be very different from other mental health professionals, and that's going to really help people to connect with you on a different level. And I can understand how hard it is to dig deep and find this great story about you, about what has happened to you in the past or something that you've seen. So this is going to require you to dig deep and kind of look to your past to see what comes up a lot more than you think. So when you do find that story, that very special story that resonates well with you and probably with some other people, you're going to craft that story where it touches other people's pain points emotionally, and that it gives them an emotional response that they want to follow you or they want to support you because they've been there. And that's what is so key right now in terms of storytelling. It's about being real and authentic and raw. And some people are afraid to share those types of stories because that's something that's really, really personal. But it's really up to you. Storytelling is really good for human connection, and that's what many people have longed for lately. It dates back to, years and years ago during the caveman times. Storytelling has been around for a very long time, and that's something that we need to continue to still thrive on. So reason number 2, establish a strong connection with your audience. Customers buy from emotional pulse. And you'll notice that a lot lately, especially if it's something that was very nostalgic to them, something that took them back to their childhood. There's an emotional response there, and that's something that you have to play in on. What's happening lately is that many people want to trust a brand and stick with them for a long period of time, and this is where loyalty programs come into play. Any sort of membership or subscription partnership, anything of that. A lot of people enjoy those because they can support you, and you're helping them in a way that is on a community-based level, and that's very exciting to them and to you as well, because you're building that relationship, and that's something that a lot of people look for lately, and they want to turn into advocates after they are part of the program or part of your subscribed community. Anything like that is something to really look into. Reason number 3, have a more personal marketing experience. So again, just like I was saying earlier, it's all about building a community, building a tribe of people that have the same interests, the same support causes, or anything that they value, that you value. Everybody wants to be in the same headspace. And from there, you want to drive a lot of emotional marketing to them so that they stick around. And from there, you want to make sure that you nurture them as much as possible so that they continue to grow with you. And because they're sticking with you for a long period of time in this community, they want to do that because they want to make a difference with you, because you are supporting something that's bigger than yourself and creating a movement, and they want to be part of that movement. And normally they would pay into some kind of a program, a loyalty program, or any kind of charity that you're offering to be a part of, because they want to help, and they know that where their money is going to a great cause. And that's something to really tie into. So some examples of movements could be, removing the stigma around mental health, or improving our lifestyles to better our mental health. So these are examples of movements that people could participate in, that a brand is a part of, or of the brand is trying to improve. And people would be like, yes, I want to be part of that because the stigma around mental health needs to be improved and people need to open up and not be so afraid. You also want to create a brand that taps into the audience's desires. So that's something that might take some time to learn and understand, but this is where you talk to your people more than you would think. And that's where the relationship building needs to come into play, because once you understand their desires, you're able to create a brand that speaks to their desires, and that helps them stick around much more. And you guys can team up and build a lifestyle that both of you guys longed for. And that's it, everyone. Those were the 3 reasons. And if you have any questions about any of these reasons, please comment below and I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Have a good day, bye, guys. Bye.